K-pop stars brought a message of unity, but some diplomats didn't get the memo. South Korea's glamorous K-pop stars returned from a whistle-stop tour of Pyongyang on Wednesday after two successful concerts described by both nations as moving. But despite the bonding of the North and South Korean elites over a shared culture and mutual love of traditional thorny issues like human rights are likely to remain firmly off the table when the leaders of the two countries meet on the heavily militarized border later this month. Just hours after Kim Jong-un had posed for an impromptu photoshoot with Red Velvet, one of Seoul's most popular girl bands, North Korea's state media condemned the South for its dubious double-dealing at the United Nations. Seoul had welcomed a new UN resolution against North Korea's human rights violations, but such action could jeopardize future dialogue, warned Pyongyang. This an open political provocation to the DPRK, North Korea, and an intolerable act of chilling the atmosphere for dialogue, said the KCNA news agency, a mouthpiece for the regime. Kim Jong-un, who met the K-pop stars, admitted he was moved by their concert. Credit AFP, whom are they going to hold dialogue with and whom are they going to improve relations with while denying the dignity and social system of the dialogue partner? South Korea's Foreign Minister Kang Kyung-hwa responded on Wednesday that while Seoul maintained firm stance against the dire human rights situation in the North, the prospect of Moon discussing it with Kim at a landmark summit on April 27 was unlikely. In order to enhance dialogue, the topics that both sides have agreed upon will be discussed, said Ms. Kang. So to include it in the agenda of South-North dialogue, I think the government will need more preparation, she said. The week had begun on the more optimistic note of Kim Jong-un becoming the first-ever North Korean leader to attend a concert by visiting pop stars. The reclusive leader had even made a specific request, reported South Korea's media, asking to hear "Belated Regret," a popular ballad released in 1985. He later professed to being deeply moved. North Koreans, including what appeared to be the state TV news anchor woman Ri Chun-hee, known as the Pink Lady for her garish outfit, packed the concert at the Rugang-Jang-Ju-Yong Gymnasium. But despite recent significant steps towards a deeper diplomatic thaw between two nations who are still technically at war, the tough issues of human rights and denuclearization remain significant barriers to reconciliation on the Korean peninsula. While the North's elite enjoy K-pop concerts and many of the trappings of modern life in the capital, an estimated 120,000 political prisoners remain in sprawling gulags. A UN commission published a damning report in 2014, which concluded that North Korea was committing human rights violations without parallel in the contemporary world. U.S. President Donald Trump, who plans to meet Kim personally in May, has previously slammed his cruel dictatorship, using the stories of defectors to condemn the regime's human rights record. Over 30,000 defectors have settled in the South, many after escaping on a dangerous journey through China. Michael Glendinning, director of the European Alliance for Human Rights in North Korea, an organization helping defectors who flee the regime, said the ongoing abuses of ordinary citizens should not be forgotten in the rush to a diplomatic détente with Pyongyang. Kim Jong-un would do a great deal to show that his recent overtures to Seoul, Beijing, and Washington are predicated on a genuine desire for change by immediately improving the human rights situation in the country, he added.